Why does life feel so challenging presently? You may be finding that you're moving through a lot of different life tests right now. And they may feel like they are compounding on top of one another. And they could be certain situations that have gone on for quite some time. Some type of theme in your life that feels almost relentless. Something that you have looked at from all angles and attempted to remedy or fix in different ways, but it doesn't feel like it's resolving for you, no matter how much you try to fix it or act towards it. Why is this occurring? So you may be questioning this, and you may even be seeing other people around you moving through similar things. And this could be anything from health issues that are popping up and they feel to be very loud, or they're coming up out of nowhere. Or these could be issues with your finances that no matter how much you try to resolve it, you keep finding yourself in the same hole, kind of cornered in this pattern. Or it could be an unhealthy relationship that you're in and you feel miserable in it, whether that is in a partnership or even at work, a connection to an unhealthy job. These are all ways that this current phase of life could be showing up for you. So in particular, this is occurring for many people right now because, for one, we are in eclipse season this month, which began several weeks before this month began, as the eclipse energies can begin about a month prior to it. And eclipses can kick up everything that is out of balance, out of alignment in our lives, and set us on a new trajectory. If we are not in our soul alignment, the path that our soul really wants for us, that is for our highest plan, then we are reoriented or redirected specifically through these passages, these cosmic doorways of the eclipse season, to situate us onto a better path that is more in alignment with our soul. Our personality selves will often get in the way of our soul's path because our mind and our fears, our patterns, our ego get so kicked up and may not have the best solution in mind or the best choices in mind. And so if we veered off from that soul path, these doorways allow us to reorient back onto our soul's journey. And we're always connected to our soul, but this is to support us with the divine intervention to nudge us back into something that is more fitting for us now moving forward. So before that occurs, oftentimes much will get very loud in our lives of these old situations, these old patterns that aren't seeming to shed or shift. And the loudness is all the energy, all the old gunk that's getting kicked up in our systems and in our lives in order to shift, in order to purge. And we are also following the powerful energy of August and the Lion's Gate passage and all that we are still integrating into our bodies and into our energetic fields, coupled with a mass amount of solar activity this year in the solar maximum year, which has brought an enormous amount of solar storms onto our planet and into our bodies and into our lives. And what that does is it also kicks up the old. It can spark up any old stuck energy or emotion in our body and in our energy field, but it can also elevate anything that is out of alignment with that new light that is entering. And that can be certain situations in our lives, these old patterns, these connections that aren't healthy. It can kick up those old energies in our body to spark up these health conditions, because you could have had a suppressed imbalance that was sitting within your energetic field that is now physicalizing through all of this enhanced energetic shifting. So on top of that, we are also in an 8-year. This is a transformation year where much is being shifted, released, and prepared in our lives. So this entire year has been building towards all of these themes. And you may find that now, as we enter this eclipse season, this fall season, that much is starting to physicalize in that way, where the shifts are beginning to tangibly take place. Much is sparking up for you to address. And another influence of that is that we are on an ascension journey. As a humanity, as souls in this life, we have chosen on a soul level to incarnate into this time and into this planet for this specific period of Earth's history, to facilitate and be part of the ascension journey of the planet. A raising of the consciousness levels of physical form into light form while being in a physical body. Our consciousness levels are raising as a humanity, and on a planetary level, the planet is also raising in consciousness. So these times as a whole are not the easiest. They are immensely challenging to our life tests, to our psychological states, to our emotional states, and our physical bodies. So keeping that in mind, if you are moving through quite a bit right now, these are phases of the journey. And eclipses will bring about those door-opening moments, allowing you to finally shed those patterns that have been latching on for quite some time, and to redirect you into more alignment with where your soul is meant to be. If you are moving through much, take a giant deep breath right now. Trust that you are held. You are going to be okay. You are extremely held, not only by your higher self, your expanded consciousness, but all of your guides, many beings, benevolent beings of light that are supporting you always, your ancestors from the other side. You are so divinely supported through this passage. And if you are moving through much where it is difficult to process and your emotions are running haywire, take this time to drop into your heart center and look upon your history. Look at the different pockets of your life and how in moments when you felt that you were in dire straits, solutions arrived, blessings arrived, a change in your course arrived. This time will be no different, that you will be shown exactly the perfect timing and solution that you need to whatever challenge you are currently facing, to whatever issue you feel you do not have the answer to. It is coming. It is on its way. And all you have to do is to let go a little bit more. Allow yourself to soften. Loosen your grip of control. And allow your nervous system to settle into the space that you are safe, you are held, you are guided, and all will unfold exactly in the way that it needs to, in perfect timing.